Hi everyone, welcome back to Civil the Will. In this video, I am going to explain you how can we create the Google Earth tiles with the help of Qgis software. So it is going to be very useful for the preparation of Google Earth tiles in the program of field purification of land records. So watch the video till to end. Let's start the video without wasting any time. So first of all, open the Qgis software. So click on the empty project and I'm going to save this project. I'm going to create the new folder with the name of Google Tiles, and here give the your village name and just click on save, and here we can see our project is created. So after that you have to import the KMZ files. So go to the layer and click on add layer and click on add vector layer. So here browse your KMZ files. So these are the two files. This file is the polygon KMZ file, and this KMZ file is the survey number label. So I want to import these two layers and just click on open and just click on add and just close it. So here we can see the polygon layer as well as the label, the survey numbers has been imported in the QGIS software. So now change the symbology of these two layers. So first of all, double click on this layer. So go to the symbology, and here instead of sample fill, select the outline simple line, and I'm going to select the color as red color. So you can wish whatever color you want, you can set, and after that you have to give the stroke width. So here I am giving the 0.8. that click on apply and OK. Here we can see that our polygon layer has been created, and after that double click on this label layer, and here in the simple maker, that is a dot, just keep the size as 0 so that the dot will remove, and after that in the labels create a label that is a single label so that we can able to see the survey numbers. And after that here we need to select the name, because in the label, in the attribute table, the column is the name. In that column the survey number is available, so that we need to select the name as a value, and after that you need to select the color. So I want to make the survey number color as black and give the size, that is the 10, so make it as default, and after that click on apply and OK. So here we can see the survey number as well as the F-line boundary is created successfully. And after that, after doing all this work, so you need to add the layer of Google Earth. So there is a two types for adding the Google satellite image. So first of all, you need to go to the plugins and click on manage and install plugins, and after that here search HCMGIS. so you have to install this plugin. So actually I was already installed. So here we can see that this is our plugin after installation. So click on this menu bar and go to the base maps, and here we can see the Google satellite hybrid. So double click on this. So here we can see that our Google satellite image is added. So there is another way to add this Google satellite image. So here in the browser panel, go to logs. So here we can see in the XY Z tiles. So here this is the Google satellite. So by double clicking on this Google satellite option, so that we can able to add the Google satellite image. So this is the two ways to add the Google satellite. We need to create the boundary of our total village map. So for that, in the processing toolbar, so if you are unable to see this processing toolbar, so here right click here. So here we can see the processing toolbox panel, and just click on this, and here search dissolve option. So double click on this, and here you need to select this polygon layer, so that we can able to create the outer boundary of the village. And after that here we need to save this file. So click on save to file. So I'm going to save this in this folder, and this is a shapefile, and give the name dissolve, and just click on save and click on run. So here we can see, and just close this and change the symbology of this layer, and go to symbology, and here instead of simple fill, and select outline simple file, and the color make it as a black, and we have to give the thickness 1.5, and click on apply and OK. So after creating this dissolve layer, type create grid. So here we can see there is an option, so double click on this. So here now we need to select the grid type as a rectangle polygon, and the grid extent, so in which amount of area you have to create the grid. So there is a 3 options are available. So by selecting the draw on canvas, that is nothing but we have to select the area, in which area you have to create the grid. So I am using this calculate from the layer. So I have created the village boundary. So for that village boundary I need to create the grid. So for that we need to select this dissolve shapefile layer, so that within this village boundary the grid is going to be created. So select this dissolve layer, and here we can see there is an error. So we have to select the UTM zone. So whatever the zone you are getting for your village, you need to select the zone. So this is 43 zone, and let's click on OK, so that the error will be removed. And you need to give the grid horizontal spacing and vertical spacing. So what is the distance of the horizontal and vertical? So 800 in the horizontal and 600 in the vertical. And after that here save this grid file as a shape file, and I'm giving it as a grid name, and just click on save and click on run. So just close this. So here we can see our grid has been created, and now change the symbology of this grid. So double click on this grid and click on simple file and click on simple outline, and now change the color. So I want to change the color as green, and now give the stroke fix, apply and OK. Here we need to delete the unnecessary grids. So for that select this grid layer and click on toggle editing option, and now click on select option, and now we need to delete all these grids which is unnecessary. Deleting the unnecessary grids, so we need to give the tile numbers to these grid polygon. So to create a attribute table, so for that right click on this and here open attribute table, and I'm going to create a column in which I'm going to give the tile number so that we can easily identify in which tile number. So for that, here click on this new field, and here in the type select the text, and after that click on OK. And now after that open the field calculator, and now click on this update existing field, and now here select the tile number, and after that here in the expression select single inverted comma and capital T and single inverted commas and this string, and after that here select row number, and after that here click on OK, so that we can create a attribute column in which we can see the tile numbers of each grid polygon. Use this and go to the symbology, go to the labels and create the single labels, and here we need to select the tile number, and the tile number color I want to keep it as in yellow, and the size keep it as a default, and click on apply and OK. Here we can see the tile number is showing. So after creating this tile number, and just go to the project and new print layout and new any appropriate name, and just click on OK. And after that set by right clicking here select the page properties. So here I want to keep it as a A3 sheet, and I'm going to orientation is landscape, and now go to add items and click on add map. So I want to add this, go to the atlas option. So if this option is not available, so here go to the atlas and click on atlas setting. Again click on atlas and click on atlas setting, and after that click on this generate an atlas. So here we need to get the PDFs with the tiles, so that we need to select the grid option, and after that in the page name select the tile number, and after that go to the item properties, and here select the control by atlas. Here we can click on this preview option. So here we can see the T1 tile image has been created, and here margin around feather is 10%, is nothing but is the percentage of amount should left around this margin, this tile margin. So that is I have given 10% and make it as a default. And after that we need to add the labels. Here there is an option add a label. And here tile number, select here insert or edit an expression, and here select fields and values and click on tile number and click on OK. The font and give the select size 20 and click on OK. So here this is the T1 tile number 1 map. Go to the atlas to print all these files. So here if you want to print all these tiles in a single PDF, so we need to tick on this option to get all files in a single PDF. So otherwise if you want to get the each and every tile as a single PDF, so for that untick this option and here you need to select this output file name expression. So what is your file name expressions output name? So here I would like to give the a village name and the tile number, and here we can see this is our output file will come with the village name and the tile number, and just click on OK. And after that if you want to put the north symbol, you can able to add the north symbol. Go to add and click on here add north shape, add north arrow and just create a rectangle to add the north symbol. And after that here you can see export atlas as PDF. So select this option, just close this, and here we need to select the folder, that is this folder, and select the folder. And now just click on this save option, and the rendering will takes a lot of time. So there are 29 number of tiles, so each tile is exporting here. So here we can see so in this folder, so here we can see the tiles are going to be created as a single PDF. So let's see the first tile. So here we can see the PDF T1. This is how we can able to create the Google image satellite tiles. So I hope you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon to get the latest notification. Thank you so much. Love you all. Jai Hind.